Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Black Pearl, and I'm here to promote universal guidance to those who seek the truth. So, welcome. So I decided to come with something a little bit different today, and I know you're wondering why does she have four on her table? But I'm gonna dive deep to it in a minute. It's just gonna be a brief video. I wanted to come chat with you guys a little bit and start opening the book into, opening my channel up and start diving into numerology. Okay, so just want to go over some things that, if no videos resonate with you at the moment, you can feel free to come back. I'm always discussing something different. So feel free to come back and check out my channel again. If you have any suggestions to help better my outreach, feel free to comment below. If there are any put downs and just rude behavior, you will be dismissed. And please keep in mind my messages and are coming through my feelings and spiritual guides. And remember to take the messages and the education with a pure heart and open mind. And also remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Never forget that. All right. So I wanted to talk about four. And I know you're like, okay, why is she talking about four? We don't start counting with the number four. So I decided to step out of order for a second because four is special right now because we're in the year 2020. And 4 is the base number for the year 2020. So just briefly, I just want to let you know numerology is the spiritual and practical study of the numbers. And there are 9 base numbers, okay? So I thought I should start it off right, since this has been a difficult year. Not gonna lie about that. So I thought, let's dive a little bit more into this so you can understand why this year has been so difficult. Okay, so don't write it off yet. And think about it. Remember, you're never probably gonna see the last two digits repeat the first two digits of the year. I mean, you're gonna be really old by the time you see that again. I mean, the last time was 1919. So think about it. Be happy to be alive in the year, first of all. Be grateful to be alive in the year 2020. Okay? So just let you know, thought it was a fun fact, thought I should throw it out there. This is also the year of the rat in Chinese culture, or the metal rat. I didn't know that. But I thought I should share that with you. And it symbolizes stability and longevity. And those that are born in 2020 will have a stable life. Okay, so that's a belief of the Chinese culture, or one of the beliefs. So let's dive into it. So when you look at numerology, we look at the year 2020. I'm sorry if this is backwards. I'll figure this video out later and flip it around for you. But if you look at the year 2020, it breaks down to 22, which is a master number, which vibrates really high, okay? But we're not going to focus on 2 today, because the fact that this breaks down, so it breaks down to 4, but 2020 has, I would say, two base numbers, or no, actually 22, well, master number. It's a master number, but it breaks down. Its base number is 4. Okay, so I want to focus on the number 4 today. All right, so number 4. Okay, all right, so number 4. This is really interesting. This is how it ties into astrology as well. Number 4 is Aquarius represents the number 4. So when we think of the number 4, it vibrates that Aquarian energy, right? Okay, which is really cool. It's ruled by Uranus, and it represents the 3rd chakra, which is the solar plexus. Okay, so this number right here represents change, revolution, and forward thinking. Now think about that. Okay, think about all that's happening this year. We've got protests going on, um, this major election going on, just all the crazy things that's been happening in the news. People having to speak up for what's right. I mean, think about that. So, before we write this off as a bad year, think about what it's doing. It's changing our whole perspective. Okay? So, this number 4, it's curious and it's open to taking chances. Okay? It's an exploration of the world from all perceivable angles. Think about that. I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna break down some more. A 4 represents focus, relationships, pragmatism, teamwork, infinite potential. Infinite potential. Okay. Uh, Sorry if I butcher this word. Conscientiousness. Okay, which you think about, if a person with conscientiousness, or who is conscientiousness, is honest, has integrity, and knows that hard work will eventually pay off. Like, 4 to me also represents foundations, stability, which is so ironic because it's also the year of the rat in the Chinese culture, which represents stability. So before you knock year 2020, think about what I just said to you. Now, if you want to learn more about numerology, I have a good book to recommend to you, and you can study a little bit more about it just to get you started, like the introduction. Okay, and we're going to cover more about numerology later. We'll cover all the base numbers. I'll cover all the base numbers on the channel, so keep checking back, and I'll dive into it a little bit more deeper, guys. We'll figure out how to figure out the vibrations of your name. Okay. So I think that's pretty cool. I want to share that with you. So here's the book. The book is called A Little Bit of Numerology. Sorry if it's backwards. And it's an introduction to numerical divination. And it's by Novelli Wilder. That's her name. So check it out if you ever get a chance. And thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Bye.